Alright, I'm gonna talk about how I spent 2020 with you guys. Remember 2020? Remember like 10 years ago, 2020? We've been doing a lot in these past 2 years, but before I get into how I do have a question for the audience. Have any of you guys ever brought a cat to orgasm?
Yeah. I said recently.
Anyone? Just me? Cool. Alright. Some of you guys like asked each other, like, have you had it? You know, one night on one star or anything that happened. Baltimore jokes. No, here, let me explain, okay? What if I just didn't explain? What if I just like, hey guys, you hear about Ukraine? What's going on there? No, back to the end. So, in June 2020, I started dating this girl, which is the perfect time to start dating someone, right? 3 months into a global pandemic. We met because our friends met on Hinge, right? My friend started dating her friend, and they met on Hinge, and they were like, hey, you two should also date. So we did. So we were kind of like Hinge once removed. Okay, that was her mom's joke, so okay. So she had a 3-legged cat named Neptune, right? And okay, some of you guys got it immediately. Some of us, you know, took 6.5 years to graduate college, guys, okay? So, she had a 3-legged cat named Neptune, right? Because the god Neptune had a trident with 3 prongs, right? And the cat only had 3 prongs. So, you know, you put 3 and 3 together, and that's kind of what you do. And I was like, what? Oh, hold on, like, the god didn't have 3 legs, right? His trident did. So name the cat after the trident, right? Like, I'm thinking it's a Thor Mjolnir situation, right? Maybe the trident has this awesome godlike name. So I looked it up. You guys know what it's called? The Trident. She's like, I'm not naming my cat Trident. It's like, that'd be hilarious. Also, you don't have to name him Trident, you can just call him the cat. Right, so it was her, me, and Neptune on the couch, and he went to scratch. He had 2 front, 1 back leg, and he went to scratch the back of his head. Right, so he goes to scratch one side of his head, he gets it, goes to scratch the other side of his head, forgets he doesn't have that leg. Happens to the best of us. Right? So my ex is just like, you know what, you should just find the spot he can't reach. I'm like, okay, so I go to scratch the back of his head, right? His eyes roll back, right? His mouth is agape, his one back leg starts quivering, and she's on the side of me going, yeah, right there, that's where he likes it, right there, keep going. And he lets out a little murr. And I'm like, what just happened? Like, at least buy me dinner next time. Like, jeez. And Neptune was a cool cat. He was a cool cat. He was fat at heart though. That's the thing. He was a normal sized cat, but he had the mindset of a fat cat, right? Like, because her house was 3 stories, and his automatic feeder was on the 3rd story. Right, but he would chill on the 1st floor, right? And think, right? You know, only got 3 others, right? So when we would go up to the 2nd or 3rd floor, he would whine, he'd complain, he'd meow, right? But as soon as his feeder went off, he would sprint up 2 flights of stairs like a little Usain Bolt, just. Right. Well, I guess he's more like Oscar Pistorius. I told my ex that joke, and she was like, I don't get it. And I was like, you know, Oscar Pistorius, you know, he was the Olympic track runner, like, lost both his legs, ran on prosthetics, and she's like, oh, okay, that's kind of funny. And I'm like, yeah, he murdered his girlfriend. She's like, what? Like, do you not know about this? And her response was, I don't watch sports. I mean, like, this isn't like asking who the Super Bowl MVP was last year. Like, this is national news. Like, weeks on end, they're covering the trial of him and his girlfriend. And I was like, this is crazy. Like, do you really not know who he is? Do you also not know who OJ is? Like, I mean, Okay, 90s references. Goodfellas gone. OJ gone. I need to get up to